just remember being like, what the heck am I gonna do? Like, I've been doing this stuff every day to make myself feel better, and all of a sudden it's just not working, and I'm still stuck with my feelings. I'm still stuck with these crazy thoughts, and I just had this like moment of awareness, like this has become a full-time job and I'm not even enjoying it anymore. And it was a scary place to be because I didn't believe that I could get recovery. And my only other thought was like, do I commit suicide just because I don't want to feel this way anymore?
Welcome to this week's edition of Recovery Happens. My name is Alex France, and this week we will be sitting down with Tommy as he offers hope to encourage recovery.
I mean, my childhood, from what I can remember of it, was fairly enjoyable. I mean, I had a lot of friends. Was really into comics. I was a huge comic book nerd, played a lot of video games, watched wrestling. A lot of just living in kind of inside of my own head. I was a very imaginative kid, kind of kid that would get stuck out in the left field playing baseball because I wasn't very good at that kind of stuff. But, I spent most of my time just reading, drawing, playing video games, that kind of stuff. Honestly, the very first time I got high, I didn't say I'm gonna be an addict, but I remember saying to myself, this is the feeling that I've been looking for my whole life, because I always kind of felt different around people. So I knew I had a problem right from the get-go. I didn't know it was gonna develop into what it did. And I didn't end up getting help until probably 16, 17 years later. The journey for me ran me from Michigan to California, Arizona, back and forth. A lot of damage, a lot of hurt to both of my families, my mom's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. Couldn't keep a relationship, couldn't keep a job. Just everywhere I went, I had kind of how they have the, King Midas, where everything he touched turns to gold? I kind of had everything I touched just turned to crap, I just ruined anything I came around, didn't matter what it was. So everywhere I went, I just brought myself, and it was a big train wreck. My aha moment this time, and hopefully stays my aha moment, was I had just picked up a bunch of dope, a bottle of booze, and a bunch of pills. And I did my dope, I drank my booze, and I popped my pills, and I was sitting there by myself in my room, and it just didn't work. And I just remember being what the heck am I gonna do? I've been doing this stuff every day to make myself feel better, and all of a sudden it's just not working, and I'm still stuck with my feelings. I'm still stuck with these crazy thoughts. And I just had this moment of awareness, this has become a full-time job and I'm not even enjoying it anymore. And it was a scary place to be because I didn't believe that I could get recovery. And my only other thought was do I commit suicide just because I don't want to feel this way anymore? Since recovery happened for me, life has just been kind of a roller coaster, so to speak, because I spent most of my life using, so I didn't really know how to even understand different feelings I had. So being clean and in recovery, I've got to experience a whole part of life that I never even really noticed before. So now it's not so much has changed in the way that my life is, but what's changed is the way I view it and the way my perspective is on things. So I get to take time to enjoy things a lot more than I used to, even stuff that I used to run from and try to self-medicate. I've been a poet most of my life, writing lyrics and that kind of stuff, and then I got into hip-hop when I was 18, 19 years old. But I could never quite capitalize on it because of my addiction. And through the process of recovery and meetings and the different things that I learned and various pathways that I've taken in my recovery, it's helped open up these locked up parts of my soul and different areas that I began to express in my music. And through that, I've been able to connect with an audience that I never had before, because I'm putting to words almost kind of like a voice for the voiceless. When I start sharing my story, it resonates with people who've experienced things that they don't know how to say. And it gives me healing because I'm taking my pain and giving somebody else, I don't want to say pleasure, but healing also. In my free time, I'm a big foodie now. I love going out to eat with my girlfriend. We go out to all sorts of different restaurants. I never used to do that before. Dinner used to be a bag of Skittles and a Newport, so getting to experience different kinds of foods. I love traveling. Since I've gotten clean, I've got to go to Brazil. I've got to travel all over the country. I really enjoy live music, so I get to go to a lot of different concerts and stuff now. So, my day-to-day life might look boring compared to how crazy it was in active addiction, but I like it because when I go home and I lay my head down at night, I know the home that I'm in, I know where I'm at, I know who I'm laying next to, and my life makes sense today, so it feels a lot more purpose-driven. I'd say one of my biggest successes was when I had about 3 years clean. I was doing a show, and I didn't know that my family was going to be in the front row. My dad and my sister just happened to surprise me and be there. And when I looked down in the middle of the show, I seen them there, and it was just like, wow, like my life has come full circle, because they never used to be involved in that kind of stuff because of how I was living. So the emotions and all that came with that, when I got done performing, security brought them behind the stage, and I couldn't even say anything. When I walked up to them, I just started sobbing because I was just so grateful to have them in my corner and them there to be that part of my life. So that's one of the biggest things that I cherish in my recovery.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Recovery Happens. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please contact us. If you would like to donate to the cause of recovery, please visit our website and click Donate. We would like to thank our sponsor, Tom Mannis Restaurant.